The online insurance marketplace, a part of the Affordable Care Act, that opens tomorrow. But tonight we're learning the scams surrounding it, well, they started months ago.
24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson sat down with the Better Business Bureau to find out how these scammers will hit.
When can we expect to see the end of these scams?
Never. They'll just take a different face.
Phil Catlett from the Better Business Bureau says scams indeed will always be with us, but a situation like the Affordable Care Act is really the perfect storm for potential scammers.
It just seems like the lack of information out there just makes this such a ripe opportunity for scammers, which makes me question, why hasn't more information been put out there?
I'm really frustrated by this as someone that's here to help consumers navigate society and the economy. And it's such a political football.
So even though the online insurance marketplace doesn't officially open until tomorrow, the local BBB has received hundreds of phone calls from people who found fishy-looking websites or received phone calls from potential scammers. Catlett says based on the calls they've gotten, the people most at risk to be scammed are the elderly, people who already get federal benefits, who are threatened over the phone by someone claiming to be from the government.
And the scammer says to them, if you want to continue receiving your payments, you have to give me this information or you're going to lose it. And so people who are not, they don't have resources to find out, they're the ones who are at risk.
So a few rules to keep in mind: never give any personal information to anyone over the phone.
If they ask you for one bit of personal information on the phone, it's a scam.
Catlett says despite who the person on the other end of the line claims to be, the government is not going to call you and certainly wouldn't pressure you for an answer right away. Also, make sure you know who you're giving your personal information to online. The government site is healthcare.gov, and even though there are private sites out there that may look like the official one, they aren't the real thing.
That makes it all that much easier for the scam websites to take advantage of you, because what they're telling you to do may work more smoothly than the government's actual sites. So it's up to you to be aware and be cautious in how you go at this.
Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.
We have you covered at woodtv.com. There you'll find a healthcare cost calculator, and you can watch our interview from 24-hour News 8 at 5 with an expert on what you need to know before you sign up.